Today we celebrate the feast of the Apostle St. James and his sons of Zebedee. In today's gospel, the mother comes and asks in this gospel of St. Matthew for them to sit one at the right and the other at the left. And another evangelist remembers that it was them themselves who asked for these positions. Yet Jesus takes them aside, and the other apostles become indignant at this. And Jesus then instructs them, to be a follower, to be a disciple, it is not about arriving at places of authority and places of honor. But to be a disciple is to know how to serve and to give your life for others. St. James and St. John would learn this lesson, and St. James was the first of the apostles to be martyred. And this was a lesson that he learned, but it takes a while, I think, for these lessons to sink in. St. James would learn the lesson. He would lay down his life, but be called a saint and an apostle. Figuring out what it is that we're supposed to do sometimes takes a while. Sometimes it's through success, sometimes through challenge, sometimes through utter failure that we begin to learn the important lessons of life. St. James, I think, is one who indeed is an example to all of us. This isn't the thing that a disciple should want, this honor. It is to aspire after other things. But how do we learn what that is? In today's gospel, it is through listening to Jesus and following him on the way. Today, many people these days go to Spain to do the Camino of Santiago de Compostela. This is a 1,000-year-old pilgrimage that people, in Europe have been doing, and from around the world for 1,000 years, following the way of St. James. And it was memorialized in a wonderful little movie several years ago called The Way. And it is on the journey that we learn that we are on a journey. And sometimes getting away from the familiar and being, surrounded by new things, we learn what is important. The following of Jesus has been from the early days called the way. And on this journey with our brothers and sisters, sometimes we sort out the things that are of great importance and some things that are of no importance at all. But it is on the way that we begin to learn. We need a community. We need the graces that are given to us each and every day. But we figure out what is of great importance. We make it our own, and we continue on our journey. St. James gives us the example that there is always time to change and always a reason. May we get both of these right.